Katie. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. A little bit of a different setting. I'm outside while Mackenzie plays on the front porch. She's splashing around with some water and enjoying being outside, so if you hear that, that's what's going on. So this is week 29 for me of my pregnancy with hyperemesis and having a Picc line. I've had hyperemesis and the Picc line since about week 10 or 11 of my pregnancy. So it's been a long few months. Are slowly getting there in the third trimester now. Tomorrow is our doctor's appointment with the growth scan that she wanted to do just to make sure that everything looks okay, and then it's our just every 2-week appointment. I did get a phone call today saying that Justin can't go to the appointment tomorrow with me. I am feeling just emotional about that, and I know with everything else going on in the world, it's so small and it's so not a big deal in the whole scheme of things. Like when I look back on stuff, it's not that big of a deal, but right now it's a big deal to me because I just want him there, and especially I always want him there for sonograms because I feel like if you're ever going to get bad news about something, that's when it's going to be. So I'm just feeling emotional about Justin not being able to go tomorrow to the appointment. I understand why they're doing that, to keep all the pregnant moms healthy and safe, hopefully. But it's just sad and hard, like knowing that he can't even be in the waiting room, like he can't come with me at all. I've always really looked forward to our appointments together because he always goes with me, and especially sonograms, like, you know, he wants to be there, I want him to be there. I'm pretty anxious for tomorrow's appointment. I feel like it's all in my head. Justin said that, like, he didn't get this vibe from her at all, but I don't know, I felt like when she was talking about the growth scan, I don't know, I just felt like it was weird. I felt like she's looking for something, or maybe something's off, but I would hope if she thought that she would say we needed to come in sooner for the growth scan, because she told us that 2 or 3 weeks ago, just that we would do it on our next appointment. So I'm sure everything's fine, and that it's just a precaution that she wants to do. But me already having anxiety even before any of this stuff with my pregnancy or the world going on, it just has me worried. I have too much time on my hands to worry. My anxiety has just been getting worse the past few days, with social media and the news, just everything. I was hearing about people, other YouTube moms were posting videos on, their husbands not being able to go to sonograms and even deliveries at some points. Certain hospitals aren't allowing spouses supposedly to be in the delivery room. So all that started getting me more anxious and more stressed out. I'm glad to have that information, and I am glad that I kind of knew that was going on. So when I got the phone call today, I wasn't completely shocked. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen here, but I wasn't completely shocked. Right now, the hospital that we're going to be at whenever I have my C-section, as of now, has no children under the age of 10, and then only one visitor per patient. Depends on the situation, I think, like if it's a birth or somebody passing, like about to pass away. I think for special circumstances they are allowing visitors, but probably still just the one and no kids, which makes me sad because of course I want Mackenzie to be able to come, and my parents and everything. But I do understand, and it's helping protect my husband while he's at work, and all of my close friends are RTs, so they're in the hospital, and it's helping protect the patients and the employees, and I really do understand, but it's still just, it's still upsetting, and I just hope that it doesn't go to the no visitors at all and my husband not being able to be in the delivery room or there at the hospital after I give birth. But he keeps telling me like not to worry too much about it right now because a lot can happen in the next 10 weeks. And I know that it's just hard for me not to think about and worry about that right now. Because like this pregnancy has already been really hard. And so just for things to go even more as like not planned is upsetting to me. It's just a scary time and an already stressful, scary time in my life. But I know that it's going to be okay, and, in the long run, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But to me, today, it is a big deal, and I'm upset about it. I know there's so many other people going through much worse. I'm very thankful that we're all well, we don't have the virus or anything. All of my loved ones are safe and healthy as of right now. And there's a lot of things to be thankful for, and I feel bad for being upset about my doctor's appointment tomorrow and my husband not being able to come. But that's just how I feel. I can't help how I feel. If there's any other moms that are pregnant right now, especially if you're towards the end of your pregnancy, I'm sure you can understand what a stressful time it is right now. We'll pick up tomorrow when I get some information from the doctor. And we go to the doctor's appointment. Justin will just be waiting in the truck for me, but I will still do some video and continue this video then. So I just got done with my doctor's appointment. Justin just waited in the truck for me. It went well. I was a little bit emotional just not having him be there for the sonogram. I understand why he wasn't able to. There was nobody in the waiting room. My doctor has canceled like all appointments that aren't like absolutely necessary right now, like anything like yearly exams or anything that's not urgent or like pregnancy related. So it was a good appointment. I've continued to gain weight. The growth scan, everything looked good. Baby's measuring like 30.5 weeks, which is good. It doesn't change the due date or anything with the plan at getting a C-section at 39 weeks. That still stays the same, but it's good that they're measuring a little bit bigger, especially with me being as sick as I still am. She said usually between 2 weeks, like under or over, is okay, and she's happy that the baby's measuring bigger instead of on the smaller side. The baby is like 3 pounds right now, so that's good. That's in like the 58th percentile. She did give me something to help me sleep at night. I really don't want to be on any more medications, but I haven't been able to sleep. I probably got like 2 to 3 hours of sleep last night, and that's been pretty typical for me for the last couple weeks. My nausea is really bad at night, but if I take too much of the Phenergan, it makes me very anxious. And then, I just can't get comfortable with my rib pain and just not able to sleep. And normally I don't have a problem really sleeping, and I'm having trouble even sleeping like with Mackenzie. Usually we both take a nap together, and I haven't been able to sleep then either. So she said that what she gave me is safe for the baby, and me not getting any sleep becomes unsafe if that continues. So let's give the medication a try and see if that helps. So I'm hoping that will help. And she just said to keep up with the medications that we're on, the Zofran at the highest dose, and then the Phenergan every couple hours still, because when I've tried to taper off a little bit, I get really sick again. And even with that, I'm still throwing up typically like 5 times a day, even with all the meds that we're doing. Some days are better than others, but that's typical. I'm just glad that everything went well. I was very nervous. I don't know, I just felt like something maybe would be wrong today, but I am so happy and so thankful that everything is good. Baby looks great. And that wraps up my update for week 29. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.